All right, mate.
All right, how are we?
All right. It's always nice to see your face on a Sunday morning.
Oh,
Lovely.
mate.
Lovely. Ah, isn't it nice? I tell you what, mate.
Nice to see a familiar face.
It's nice to see you. Are you keeping well? Are you quitting? Are you quitting? That's what my grandma used to say to me all the time.
That's what mine said as well,
Are you quitting?
yeah. You're quitting
I
then.
didn't even know what it meant when I was a kid, or a teenager. She said to me, you go to that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Have I been in
Just,
court? Am I in trouble? What? Like, you
yeah,
go
right.
to, have you got a girlfriend? Got a girlfriend? Are you dabbling? Are you dabbling?
Dabbling like
Dabbling.
that.
Dabbling, mate, yeah. So,
Yeah. How are you,
yeah,
man?
it's
How are you?
fine, absolutely fine. I'm just going to say, this one is like, we've got the 40 minutes and we're done because I'm at home with kids by
Mm.
myself. I can hear Tommy shouting for his sister now, so I hope he don't want out urgently. Our lass is on her way home from like a bit of a weekend away thing with her workmates. They went to a house to chill, have a barbecue, a few beers, tiramisu, all that kind of shit.
Nice.
So she's on her way home. So yeah, but I'm all right, mate.
Nice.
I'm all right. I'm sound. It's just been last night. What kids? Me and them by myself, by ourselves. Sorry, I'm just listening. I'm trying to.
Mm.
Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
What
I'll
are
get
they up
back into
to?
it.
What are they up to?
I don't
Yep.
know. He's watching TV and she's in shower. I've not even brushed my teeth yet, mate, because I got up this morning. I got my breakfast, took dog out for a walk, and then when I got back, bathroom's occupied. Or daughter's in there, mate. She's been in there for fucking days. So it's just like I can't brush my teeth
That's
or
it.
I can't get
What can
washed.
you do, eh?
I'm just gonna wait. So
Cup full of water and just swish it about, and hopefully
yeah.
it
In
gets
fact,
some
oh, I
doing.
forgot my
Yeah.
water. Yeah, I'd have some water. I've left it in the kitchen. Yeah. So
Go grab
just
it.
me.
I got mine. Yeah, it's got
Oh, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah,
hops in it as well, but it's yeah.
it's right. Hops and water. Yeah, a bit
Yeah,
of
it's like 90% water, right?
yeah.
It's probably
It'll
fine.
do.
Yeah,
It'll do. Bit of
yeah,
fizz. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's nice.
Uh, I tell you what. Last night I watched a documentary. Last night, just I want to start off with this because it freaked me out. I had no idea the depth of this, and I've still not finished the
Mm,
documentary. It's about 2 hours long. I had a glass of wine, as you do, just chilling out. There was some
mm.
left in the fridge, so I thought
Might as well
I'll have
polish it
that.
off. Yeah.
Might as well have that while she's away.
That's it.
And I popped YouTube on, and I was looking on YouTube for documentaries because I love watching stuff. I watch Tony Robinson stuff. I watch the woman with red hair. She's an archaeologist woman. She goes around and does like individual town history and stuff. And it's like I like John, not John Snow. What they call him? Thingy Snow, Dan Snow. All those guys from History Hit TV and stuff, and a Time Team and all that kind of shit. And I was looking for that sort of stuff, and I put one on. It was like, yeah, I've seen that one before, and blah, blah, I've seen that one before, and oh, I've not seen that one. Not really interested, blah blah blah, whatever that
Yeah.
particular subject or whatever it is. And then boom, there it was. Rolf Harris,
Ha.
uh, trials and story and all that kind of shit, mate.
Mm.
I've never looked into. I've never looked into that. I've never looked into that. Or Jimmy Savile. I just know that they're weirdos and they like touching kids. Mate, he were a complete fucking scumbag scoundrel, mate. Some of them,
Yeah.
some of them lasses saying what he did, and I'm just like, I mean, I used to see him on TV. I mean, he used to do Animal Hospital thing when we were kids.
Mm.
Remember that used to be there and like, oh, look at this little one, ooh,
That's
tickly
it.
Richard
With
and
his
whatever.
wobble board, wasn't it? It was just
Yeah,
like bob, 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 bob,
yeah,
bob. Like
time,
is
you
that a
can't
bit
keep
of
him
perspex or
down,
something
oh,
like that that he's
whatever.
just found?
Yeah.
Just bob, 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 bob.
He'd been doing it since like well, I mean, he'd been famous since '60s,
Mm.
black and white TV. He was a young lad. Well, in fact, he was in his 30s, I think, because he was born in like 1930. So like he wasn't
Oh, yeah, it would
young,
have
but
been
he'd been doing it since
younger than what we know him as. Yeah, and like,
yeah,
mm.
And wife's on her way home. She just sent a message. So yeah, mate, he was just a fuck it. It's like I don't. I just stuff like that, mate. It absolutely confuses the shit out of me because I've got two kids as well. Because I've got two kids,
Mm.
and because I've got a daughter who's 11, because I've got a son who's 9. Obviously, you know, you'd hate for out to happen to him. You don't want
Yeah.
out like that to happen to anybody, mate. But I was seething last night, mate, watching this
Mm.
fucker, and it was just his face. Like he don't give a fuck, or he didn't give a fuck. He's dead now, but
Mm.
it was just. I thought, who the fuck does that? Because I don't even know what Jimmy Savile's done in detail. I've no idea. All I know is he's a dirty pedo. He
Mhm.
got banged or he got into trouble after he were dead. which was like a bit of a waste of time. And then I know that someone tried to deface his grave or tried to dig him up or something when he was buried because they didn't
Yeah.
like him.
It's probably been a bit of that since. Yeah.
Yeah, but in depth, it never really like I've never gone into it because I know as well because it's all like pedo-y and fucking dirty. It's like I don't really need to know that shit. But I just put it
No.
on. I just thought, bang! I thought actually I don't know what this fella actually did.
Mm.
I'll pop it on, and I watched it for about an hour and a half. And fucking hell, mate, I was just like every 2 minutes, I'm going, you dirty bastard.
I'm surprised you made it that far in, honestly.
I
Yeah,
was
after
just
that
like,
first, like,
well, no, I was hooked. I
yeah,
was
yeah.
hooked then because it was just like, it was just the bit that interests me isn't the the fiddly bit. It's the bit that how it will literally like just manipulative and sneaky, and then it came out, and then eventually he got that famous. I mean, he were friends with Fat Royal Family. We were seeing them quite
Mm.
often and stuff, and they were like, it was so high status, mate, that he could just fucking do what he wanted,
Yeah.
and it were like people were so starstruck to be in front of him and to be like young lasses, so starstruck
Mm.
to be around him. Oh my God, it's Rolf Harris, and blah, blah, blah. And he was so famous. Like at the time we knew him as famous, I don't even think that was the height of his fame. I think the height of his fame was in like 80s, like when
Yeah.
he were everywhere all the time.
Mm.
And then as we knew him as kids, he were like in his 70s, 80s. He were quite an old guy anyway. Well, his
Mm.
70s, I think, 60s or 70s. And he'd like slowed down a bit what he were doing TV wise, but everyone knew him. All people on TV at that time knew him from when they were a kid in 60s and 70s, and he was just everywhere.
Mm.
And it was just so high status, mate, that he could just grab other people and just fucking just do it and just leave them stood there like flabbergasted. Like, did that just happen to me?
Yeah.
And then he'd just wink it off and be like,
That's yeah.
off he
Oi,
goes.
just a dirty old man. Don't even worry about it.
Just
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah,
hell,
it's
fire.
awful shit, man, that people get away with, especially
It's
like you're
just
saying, like these high status, the people
yeah.
that are connected to the right folk. And I mean,
Oh, I
it's
was
still
just.
going on, isn't it? The whole like Epstein files and stuff like that. How many
And it's
names
just
that
how
keep
folk
coming up
react.
and
It's
yeah.
just how folk react to it. I mean, a lot of them it's scared because the lasses and stuff, and it's like I get that. I get that to some level. Like I don't know. I'm hoping to God if like, I don't want to ever tap them like that, but it's like in my head I'd think if someone grabbed hold of me, I'd fucking tell everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But
mm,
you don't know what's going through their head. But I did think to myself straight away when I watched it last night. I thought if anybody ever did that to one of my kids, man, the police better get hold of them before I get
yeah,
because police will be coming after me then. If not, they
yeah.
won't. They
There'll
won't
be
even
no,
be in
there'll be no
picture
left
anymore.
of them, would there? It'll
They'll
be
just
just
be a
like a red
corpse. They'll just be
paste on the floor. Yeah, that'd be,
yeah. That'd be it. They'll just be dead meat, mate. It'd just be meat.
mm,
That'd be it. It'd just be a
yeah,
carcass. They'd have to deal with me then. That'd be it. That'd be like
mm,
you know. And
yeah.
then it's just yeah. Because
People have
I
done
just
that
got so
before.
angry, mate.
Yeah.
Just like
Like,
fucking hell. I was like,
mm,
I won't care how famous you are, mate. I'd hunt you down.
mm.
I
You
don't
only
know
need one
what.
shot as well, though, don't you? That's the thing. It's like
Just
I just need to be lucky once, like the IRA said to Thatcher or something. Like
it's yeah. Oh. Well, you've seen
it's
it
like I just need
before.
to
We've
catch
seen
you
it on
once.
like
Yeah.
we saw that guy, didn't we? On the did you ever see that guy on YouTube in America? And he pretended to be on phone at airport. Did you ever see it? Like in 80s or
Oh,
whatever.
I
He
do.
was like
Yeah, he's on that like public phone, isn't he? And then he turns around and he like
turns around,
caps the guy or
boom.
something
Yeah,
like that.
just shoots him
Yeah,
straight
there's
in
been
the
a few of those. Yeah, people trying to get like revenge, and like or
head. Even
justice actually. Yeah,
police
yeah,
shouting at him like, "Oh fucking hell, what are you doing?" And he was just like, "Ha ha,
yeah.
do what you want with me. Don't give a fuck."
That's it.
Yeah, mate. Some folk have fucked
Yeah.
it head, and I had no. I mean, I never really look at. I'm not into dramas. I'm not into all that like detective stuff, like TV programs, anyway. So
Mm,
those police type documentary stuff about weirdos doing weird shit, I've never really been interested in. But for some reason, last night I was just it were there. I
mm.
wasn't interested in the documentary stuff that I was watching. I never searched for it. It wasn't like, oh, I'll look for some Rolf Harris or some, some Savile or some whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Because
I'm
that'll be
not.
a weird search in your history
Yeah,
after that,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It just popped up, mate, and I don't know if it's because it's anniversary of it. I've no idea. It just came up
Mm.
as something to watch, as well as other things. I was torn between that and a video about sloops. You know, the ships. sloop ship.
Yeah. Well, I think
That guy
some of
that's in
your
there.
algorithms is trying to get into mine because that same channel that you're talking about,
Yeah,
one came up and it were like, what
gunpowder
is
guy.
like the life of a medieval peasant, like day to day,
Oh no,
And
which channel's that then? Which channel's that? Medieval peasant.
it were like the History Hit channel or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that. It
yeah,
was
yeah, something like
this
that. Yeah,
lady going through like it's like medieval, like Europe and stuff, and we're going to go
yeah, I
through
love
and
that shit,
see,
mate. Yeah,
like what their life would be like, and I mean, they were mainly farmers,
everybody were a
tied to
peasant, mate. Yeah,
yeah
everybody
the
were a peasant.
church or to
Yeah,
a lord of the land and stuff like that.
working for
But
the Lord. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
everybody
but,
for free usually. They just
yeah,
usually worked for food and
that were
like
it. Yeah, they tend the
just for the
land, and
house. That's
mhm,
it.
you've got
Didn't get
somewhere
paid.
to live and passes down and stuff. But then there were the
Yeah,
peasants' revolt that they were talking about as
yeah,
well, and they all
yeah,
kicked off. They'd had enough of it, so
yeah. Went
yeah.
mad, mate.
But
Yeah, went mad. And did you
quite
did you
liked it.
ever did you see the one about after well medieval age, beginning of it all when William the Conqueror took over and Northerners revolted? The
Nah, that
harrying
was
of the North. You hear about that one?
because I was going through and it was just like it were like video game stuff and it's like World Cup football highlights and stuff and
Ah, yeah,
yeah,
that's on there.
seen them
Yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah,
That's pretty much. And then
yeah,
it was that, and I was like, actually, yeah,
yeah.
you
I
know,
have a blast at this,
Tom's
man.
always going on about like how good these
I love it,
docos.
mate. Honestly, I love it, mate.
I give it.
Couple of beers, get into it, and that you just like your brain just goes off on one because it's just like you said, they're all peasants and it, folk whinge nowadays about you know what I don't know what folk whinge about. I whinge sometimes about
Everything,
fucking
yeah.
everything. Everything's just a fucking whinge
Modern
nowadays.
world,
But
yeah.
it's like if that all that's true to go off that they talk about, whether it be through archaeology and written records and stuff, if all that's true, we live in just a fucking amazing time, man. We live in this. We've got electric, so I've got something to sit on comfy. I'm talking to you. You're the other side of Earth. I've got glasses on. I can see stuff. We've got medicine. We've got you go for an operation, you get put to sleep. It's like nice and comfort. Everything's comfort nowadays. Everything. Those
Yeah.
guys have fuck all, nothing. They died of the teeth. if they got, if they got,
A little bit of a wobbly tooth. Like,
oh, I got
gotta get
something going off
the will
here.
made up.
Fast forward a month, dead. Just because it gets infected, they've got nothing
That's
for
it.
it. They don't have medicine. If you do any kind of pills and potions or whatever for yourself out of old roots and grass and bits and pieces that you can find that people have been doing for thousands of years. Church fucking nailed all that on head. Nope, not doing that anymore. That's witchcraft. They've been
That's it.
doing it for millennium before, like using garlic and onions and this and that and this powder and this or whatever, smashing this and alchemy and fucking whatever.
Yeah. That's
Catholic
what
Church
witches
comes
were, weren't
along.
they, and stuff like that.
Ah,
So
just fucking doing that
they were like,
is consorting with the devil. Ah, I go, no, I'm just
yeah,
making some fucking face cream because my face is hurting. You know what I mean, or whatever. Like, no, burn
yeah.
him, fucking
Nope.
set him on fire.
If God says it's your time to die by a bad tooth, then
Yeah,
time to
that's
die, my
it.
friend. That's
Yeah,
it.
and if you were lucky to, I mean, you were lucky to live to fucking like you were lucky. It still happens today. We all know it still happens today. Infant deaths and stuff. But it's few and far between nowadays. It's more upsetting. But then to bury a kid was just a fucking weekend. It was like
That's it. Yeah, that's why they have
one of my
10, don't they, or
kids.
something like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
yeah,
just
it's
you were so
it's
lucky
modern
to
day
live.
utopia we're living in compared
Yeah,
to like
it's
a thousand
fucking
year ago.
mental.
Or something.
Yeah, it's fucking. I mean, we've got different stresses nowadays, but yeah, I love watching stuff like that. I just like. I mean, it's like a romanticized thing as well. It's like It's not just the documentaries, but the films that are period set films. Like I don't know,
Mm.
fucking Knight's Tale and like
Robin Hood and all that.
Robin Hood,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, like all that shit, mate. It's just mint. And then you get onto pirates as well, and you get onto like
Oh yeah.
it's Viking shit, Dark Ages or whatever, and Anglo-Saxon time, Roman stuff. Like, well, Roman stuff. To be honest, I thought they were a bit pompous Romans, but never mind. It's all right. I like watching the stuff, but it's south of England with archaeology and that from Romans. I think it's fucking everywhere in it because they just dominated,
They
and they were like,
they spread out, aren't they,
"We're gonna
everywhere
put a
pretty
bath
much?
here.
Yeah.
Let's have a bath here. Very posh. Let's drink wine. We walk around in togas. You wear trousers, you barbarians." But yeah, that's what separated them, innit? Like in those days, it were like,
And stuff. I couldn't imagine walking about in a toga and I mean, it'd be
togas at
quite
this side and trousers at
funny.
this end because it were cold
Yeah.
up here and they had down here it were breezy. Yeah, but and they always just sit together side by side, uniformed to have a shit. Weirdos. It's like fucking hell. It's just, I just can't. You know what I mean? It's just
Chat to your mate while you're squeezing your head or something like that.
like I've never done all like that. I've never done
Yeah.
that. Maybe when I was a kid talking to my mum. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, fine. 2 years old, but you're an adult, man. Fucking wiping shit. I think, yeah, I'll see you Monday, mate. Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
It's a bit more of an intimate thing these days, isn't it? Yeah. Apart from if you've got like pets or babies about and stuff like that, you can't. But
I'm weighing it up though because it's like you think, yeah, what they were doing and then what we were doing at the same time. We were just like fucking, I don't know. With the native Britons, I think they were just shitting in holes or shitting in their hands, shitting in their house. I don't know what they were doing. Fuck knows, but it's just. I mean, they used to wash it away, didn't they? Which were quite clever with Romans. Romans were clever. They were clever cunts. They were pompous. They were posh. They were clever. They drunk wine. They invented stuff like underfloor heating and running water
aqueducts
systems,
and stuff like that.
Shit
I mean,
like that.
That were an incredible thing to be able to move water, precisely from where it is and you need it and stuff like farmlands and drinking water and all that. But
in lead pipes, so they still didn't get it right.
Let's end up and going a bit mad. Yeah, the Mad King is and stuff like that, using lead and pewter and stuff. But I wonder if we'd survive that well if we went back. Like would it?
We'd be dead
maybe a month. And then would you just be
for end of day, mate?
Like,
if you went dressed like this as well, if you just went poof.
Well, if you just dropped in like that, I'd probably just put everything off, everything off like beginning of Knight's Tale when he's just walking through bare ass,
Yeah.
I mean, actually, that guy can like read and write better than like 99% of the population. And
he's Chaucer, isn't he? Geoffrey Chaucer. Jeff.
Maybe he is like a time traveler, and he just like, shit, can't be seen wearing denim or something like that, leather jacket or something.
Adidas.
Is that off? I'll just naked, I guess, and I'll just say, I lost it betting or whatever. Yeah.
It would work, but we've got tats. We've got tattoos, mate. And they'd be like,
actually.
What the hell is this sorcery? Look at these pictures like a photograph. I don't even know what photographs are, do they? Like, it's like a painting.
You can't explain it.
Can't explain it.
Like, what's those, the real long, like, tapestries?
Tapestry, like bear tapestry.
But, like, your, like, tattoos and my tattoos would be, like, way better than these tapestries where, everyone's sideways and, I don't know, horses and cats look weird and, like, the artist has never seen an animal before or whatever.
And these are in 3D, like the three-dimensional.
Yeah.
Like they've got them looking at angles and stuff, or like what have I got? I don't know, a couple of skulls, mate. I'd be dead straight away. I've got skulls on
that's
me.
It. Yeah, they think you're a demon.
Graveyard. I've got a snake. I've got a Jack Daniel's label. I mean, they wouldn't know what that was, to be honest. They just think that was some sort of I don't know, mystical, magical word.
Snake oil or something. Yeah, like a cure oil or something.
What is that? Is that a spell? Is that a spell? What is this? What is this, Jack Daniels? What is this? What is that?
It'd be like it's an elixir of youth or something like that. Yeah.
Liquid courage gives you strength. The strength of 10 men. The ability to take on cars. I mean buses. I mean horse and carts. Yeah.
There's things like that. It'd just be like, it'd be hard to not end up maybe drowned or burnt or something like that.
One thing you'd definitely not be able to say is okay, because that didn't come into existence until like 20th century, beginning of 20th century.
Really?
The term okay, I think.
What were it before that then? Like just
all right,
all
right, or yes, or fine, or whatever. Yeah. So you see these period films and they say okay to each other. I'm like, lose.
Turn it off. Just turn it off. My emotion's been ruined. Get it off.
Unrealistic. It's unrealistic enough because you speak in modern day English anyway, as it is. But you're throwing okay in there. No. You're taking the piss. Taking the piss.
Get you with your perfect skin and hair, and you've been 6 foot tall. Get out of here. Turn it off. Yeah.
White teeth with no holes in them. Yeah. No, mate. I love that sort of shit. I love it. Did you enjoy it? That's the main thing. Did you enjoy the program? Did you find it interesting?
I did, yeah. Because I'd always wondered, like, when you think about these historical times, just what's the regular day to day of an average person. And
Yeah.
that were right up my alley, actually. Yeah, and it turns out, it's just 99% people
Just
were just
work.
peasants and
Yeah. Just
working the
work.
land. Yeah, some doing better
Just
than others, but it
yeah.
were mainly,
Wheeling and dealing at local markets and stuff. And
mm,
also, they were supposed to have had like 2 sleeps. They did like an early, like a sleep on a night time when it got dark. Because you worked
mm,
until it was dark. Yeah, well, like, you had candles and that was it, no electric, so they couldn't
mm.
stay. Industrial Revolution changed that when they had light bulbs and shit, and they could like, oh, we could work longer because we
You're
have
like, yay.
lights. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But they had like when it come to the night time, they went to sleep and then they got up after midnight ish, whatever, like early morning. They
Mm,
got up for an hour or two, had something to eat, chilled out, had a chat, had a shag, just do what they want, just hanging around, and then they had a second sleep. They had like another sleep. Then so they'd like have a
okay.
broken. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I have no idea. But it's been written down in loads of stuff before in the
Mm,
past, and of all these old, right up until like Edwardian time, like, well maybe Edwardian, but before that it was like Elizabethan period or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
like the Tudor times. Uh,
Shakespearean era, that kind of
yeah,
a.
right up to there, they were writing about, oh yeah, and then I had my second sleep or a second, whatever,
Mm,
whatever. We did the first sleep, and then we did this, and we went gallivanting, and then we had a second sleep and everything. And people didn't know what it was. It was just a pattern of sleeping that seemed to have vanished into Industrial Revolution when
yeah.
the days changed. Because it's like back in medieval times, it was like they had more holidays in the medieval days than you have now because there were more
Mm.
religious days where you weren't allowed to work. So it was just like there were more
Ah,
time
yeah, yeah.
off work. You spent most of your day doing work compared to what
Mm,
we do, but you had more days off. Um, and then it were like Industrial Revolution came around, and you know everything's like loads of hours, please, because we've got these machines that do all this stuff that need to be maintained
yeah.
and constantly working around the clock. And once it's turned on, I can't turn it off because it works on a water wheel, and I don't want to turn it off because it costs lose me money. And all these big fat guys just getting fatter and fatter and bigger and money and bigger
That's
buildings. And
it. The birth of
yeah,
capitalism, right? That's right.
and that's it. And then our day changed to like, yeah, Monday to Saturday, only Sundays off. Monday to Saturday every day, you do like a 10, 12 hour day every day.
Yeah.
Kids working, doing whatever they're doing.
Mm. Yeah,
And
right.
it's only after like years and years of just kind of folk revolting and kicking off and saying
That's
fuck
it.
off
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they've got Saturdays and
Enough of it.
weekends
Mm,
and yeah,
mm,
stuff like that. And then hours of no kids,
mm.
all this sort of stuff. Even women coal miners, women used to coal mine, and there's a Tony Robinson documentary talking about colliers who were doing coal mining, women, and they were in newspapers because they used to do it topless. They were like, "Oh my God, we women are naked underground," because they were so hot. They
Yeah.
just take the fucking gear off and just pull these carts around with tits out and stuff, like walking around just covered in filth.
Just
And
getting
when
on with it. Yeah.
these
Mm.
rich guys who had no idea how the coal mining were done, they were just looking at pound signs every week, like,
Mm.
oh, how much have we made this month or whatever. When they go to site visits, that's actually look at the mine and watch people coming out of the ground that are pitch black with these boobs hanging out. You know what I mean? Oh, oh my God. So they literally only stopped women working down mines
Like,
because it were just indecent. It were just like, oh, they get the boobs out. I don't want them working down there. It's a man's job now. They just changed it, like just
oh
because it were
man.
indecent. Instead of just getting them, shorter hours, something to
Yeah.
drink, maybe a bit more often, breaks and
Yeah.
stuff. Rather than just making it a bit
Improve
easier.
the life at work. They were just like, no, no work. Can't be having
No
that.
work.
You're
Can't be having your
distracting
boobs out.
everyone, even though
Yeah,
like everyone's just getting on with it. It's like, no,
yeah,
you're distracted, mate, because all you've
yeah.
seen is like an ankle in the last year. Yeah. Like, now you go down here and there's some
I once saw a knee. Oh,
fucking
oh,
ladies.
oh dear. Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, I love
that
it.
idea for like 2 sleeps is like, I wonder how far back that goes. Like, has that
I
just been
don't
a
know. I don't
human
know.
like evolution that we just kind of, I don't know, used to just sleep when you felt sleepy, and then you got up and, all right, I might just do something for a few hours and then
Yeah,
sleep again. Or
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. I
just,
think so.
maybe that's
Maybe.
just how we're originally, I don't know, were meant to be, but yeah, it's really, I don't know,
Same as
forced
eating.
this change onto us, isn't it? Yeah.
Eating's same, and meal times. Like meal times are a recent invention. Like they're not like
Mm.
you eat when you were used to eat when you were hungry. Yeah? Sometimes you wouldn't eat for a week. Like you just
Mm.
eat, your body would be fine. Like you're supposed to have these like supposed to, but it's beneficial for you to have these long periods of time with no food in you because I mean
Mm.
your body gets rid of all shit and bad cells in you anyway. Like as you're doing it, but yeah, they started having
Yeah.
set meal times. It was just like when they
Sounds
start
like such a, I
knife
don't
and
know.
forks and plates and positions and tables.
Mm.
Oh, they ain't so
Right.
posh and it's like it just
Like that
became a
must have been a
habit.
weird, yeah, weird shock for
Tea
those people
time.
that were just like intermittently fasting and just eating as and when on the go and stuff. And then I don't
Mate,
know, it
yeah.
becomes more of a like, have you had breakfast? And then oh, we'll stop at 12 for lunch, and then
Oh, I once did have breakfast,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Like a couple of weeks ago, I
Yeah,
had a breakfast, yeah. What, you don't have one
yeah.
every day?
What a savage you must be!
Mate, the funniest, weirdest one I've ever seen, or that sticks in my head about the change between the past and the present is one I told my mum this other week. I might have even told you it. The difference between the medieval period and the Tudor period and the introduction of sugar. Did I ever tell you that one when I watched that
You
one?
did, yeah, yeah, actually, yeah.
About they've dug up them two heads and they were like, well, skulls. And one of them were medieval, one of them were Tudor, one of them had all its teeth. They were just a bit
Mm.
smooth, filed down from bread because they had like bits of grit in the bread from that quern thing they used to use to
Oh, yeah, yeah.
mash
Mm.
it up. And then the medieval one, it just had a big fucking hole in its jaw and rotted teeth. It was just like, because the introduction of sugar had happened in that time, discovery of Americas, and this new thing had come across. And when you're just talking about someone saying something like, you don't do this or you don't do that at meal times, or someone like not knowing what it is, the rich people used to have banquets when sugar were new. They used to have banquets, and I've seen this when I was a kid when I went to Orkwell Hall because they did an example of it at Orkwell Hall, and I
Yeah.
thought it was cool because they had strips of bacon and eggs and little bread buns and buns and stuff, all made out of marzipan, which is just pure sugar. So it was like bacon made out of marzipan. You know what I
What?
mean? And they had a full table of this stuff out when I was at school at Orkwell Hall, right? And that's what they used to do. They used to have banquets where they'd have people make food, fruit and veg, everything, just made out of fucking marzipan and sugar, just made out of all this shit. And then they'd
Man,
have like mass parties where they're just eating all this
yeah,
stuff, and they'd all be sugared off the tits. And obviously, it's you know old school posh. It would be like a orgy sort of party
yeah, yeah.
where they'd be
Mm.
drinking as well and
Oh,
off
of
the fucking
course,
heads,
yeah, yeah.
sugared up. And then the local farm kid who worked, or the kid who come to work on the barns or in the barns and in with the stables, like stable boy,
Mm.
he probably gets a couple of bits of bread a day or something or whatever he's on, and a handful of this or whatever, some seeds or whatever. He'll get fed, but he
Mm.
won't get
Yeah,
the
it'd be
nice stuff.
salted meat and salted fish and stuff like that,
Yeah,
where it'd be like he's
he'd come
preserved.
into these banquets because his master and everybody else is all drunk and stuff. It'd be his job to clear plates away, so but take stuff away. And
Mm.
obviously, he'd be having a fucking blast at this. And it'd be
Like
like
you would, yeah. Mm.
for him to be like what 9 or 10 year old, never have had sugar before in his life, not even know what it is. All
Mm.
of a sudden, poof, fucking,
Right.
he's got this feeling. This, oh,
I can do a backflip. Here
mental,
we
yeah,
go. So,
mental, mate, mental.
be
And then
off
it's
your
like,
tits, won't you? Yeah. It'd
and
be
then all the diseases when they dig people up from those times, like the skeletons and the graves and stuff, the diseases that people had between the medieval times to Tudor period, they were far healthier in medieval than they were in Tudor. I mean, even like Elizabeth I, she was supposed to have had like a gift of a chessboard made completely of sugar or something given to her. And
man.
she ate the
It's
full
just
thing, like she ate the full fucking. She had no teeth. Her teeth were all fucked, and
they really leaned into this, like, sugar's the new thing. We're gonna put it in everything and stuff.
yeah. But they do it
Just
now
eat it
though.
all.
It's
Just
yeah.
show off like your wealth
How
by
much
like,
money I've got?
look
Yeah.
at this like banquet full of like sugary sweets and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean at
Same
the
with
time it must
smoking.
have been incredible. Yeah, just because it's from of course, like a far off exotic place where it
Yeah.
gets imported from and stuff. So
sugar and tobacco, mate. Tobacco were a thing as well, because it were like what's this? We've got hang on a minute. We've got 10 minutes.
So you're just smoking and then just eating loads of sugar and man.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes. Sorry, mate. Just give me 10 minute one. It's with the, because I was saying this about like with smoking, because nicotine's good for you. Like nicotine's not a bad drug for you. It doesn't do any damage to you. Doesn't nicotine? It's addictive, but it's good for you. Like the effects that it has on your brain are actually good. It's like they were saying
it gives that little head rush, doesn't it? Like a little boost.
Yeah, it's like it boosts the concentration, and it's like usually artistic people who smoke are quite good at their art form, whatever it is, because because they've got a lot of nicotine intake and stuff. And nicotine overall, I think it's a good cure for certain types of illnesses as well. Like nicotine patches help with certain disorders that people have or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because I don't know.
It's one of those like side effects that you didn't even realize. Maybe.
Yeah. But I don't know which illness it is, for example, or whatever. But yeah, ultimately, like nicotine itself is not a bad thing. Used it right way, it's a good thing, like moderation or whatever. And that's the point. Like when they went over to them, when they discovered the Americas, and there were Indians there, and they used to smoke and pass a peace pipe round. They'd have a bit of baccy in it, but they do it once a week, and they just send it round everybody while they're all telling stories round a fire, and they'd have organising this week's events or organising this week's whatever, or talking about this last week's whatever, and the kids would get involved. I'm like, a bit of this, bit of puff of this, and then they'd be like, right, let's put it away back in its ceremonial bag, put it under this thing in the teepee and leave it for a week, and then we'll come back, yeah? Europeans go over. What's this you're doing? Oh yeah, we'll fucking pass it round. Oh, this is mint. Fucking. I'm having these. Oh, give me. I'm gonna put them in paper and fucking smash it away. You know what I mean? And it's that's the problem.
Seems like the European way, doesn't it? To just like, I don't know.
Indians like, what the fuck is he doing? We're like, whoa.
On the globe. Yeah. We're like, what have you got? I want to do loads of it. What have you got? Sugar? Fantastic. Tobacco? You absolute beauty.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, colonize the world to get what you can. Just absolutely
just fucking have loads of it, yeah. Loads and loads of it.
Sesh by going around the world and just getting on everything. Yeah. What have you got? What you got here? What do you guys like?
Oh man, that's
thing
it.
Once a
month.
Month.
That's the thing, though. It's like, people. That's why they say that with the joke is saying drunk cigs don't count. In a way, they don't really. Like if you're only doing it once a month or once or whatever, it's like it's not. You breathe more shit in just walking down the road nowadays because there's cars everywhere, and it's like whatever.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? It's like same as like. Meat, too much meat's bad for you. Of course, if you had red meat every day, of course you'd have some sort of problem going forward because you just have, or whatever, like eating whatever, like too much of something every day. Maybe not red meat, but maybe like, I don't know. Too much water can fucking kill you, mate. You can drown yourself. Yeah. You could drown yourself.
See, that's where
on a cellular level.
That's where I'll never have a problem on like the meat thing because I've had like 30 years of not having meat. 30, maybe even 35 or something. So I'm like, I'm gonna absolutely hammer the meat now, and I'll be fine because I've had like 35 years of not having it.
You'll eat so much meat, you'll just shit meat.
Like 45. Yeah,
just come out as it was.
Like, what touch me? Yep.
Yeah. You be able to see it in layers. Like when they dig up through when they dig icebergs and they put like a core drilling, a bit of sausage here, a bit of steak, bacon.
Oh, that's the point at which he became a meat eater. It's just like veg, just packed in. And it's just like chicken,
various shades of green. Oh, there's the brown. There's the brown.
And bacon. It's just all the way up.
It just reminds me of other things. We had to do it. We had to go digging through my shit for that test I was telling you about. It just reminds me, mate. You see stuff in it, you're like, I don't remember eating that.
Yeah. Corn? I haven't eaten a corn.
Oh, mate.
Digging through. What's going on in here? What is else in here? Man, just like that's someone's job, isn't it? To like, receive your stool sample and then in a very professional and medical way, have a good old look in it.
Just have a
what's
fucking
in this guy's
butchers,
shit?
like
Yeah.
pull it to bits.
Oh.
You're supposed to wear gloves, so I'll be right, I'll wash them, whatever.
Yeah. It's only under my fingernails a bit.
Bit
That'd be
salty, this one.
right.
Needs a bit more fibre in his diet. It's a bit fucking hard, is this one. Write it down. Oh, I'm rubbing his head. Shit all over his forehead.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
3 out of 10. A bit chewy. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Awful.
They must get, I don't know if they get paid. I mean, they're probably just nurses, because they'll be the same people that do bloods as well, won't it? They'll do bloods tests or whatever. They'll be like, are they scientists? Are they in a lab? Are they nurses? Like, what are they?
I think
like,
it's
the
lab.
job?
Like, there were people in the lab that have to do the specialist kind of, analysing the blood, analysing the urine and stool samples, and things
What
like that.
do you do for the job? I look at shite every day.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a road sweeper. No, I don't. No, I don't work in the sewers. Up close and personal microscope.
Yeah.
Shite
You'd be like, oh, fantastic. Tell us about your top 3 shites that you've had to have a look at. What's some weird stuff you found in someone's poo?
Because you get a job interview. What's your top 3 achievements in your previous job?
You'll never guess what this guy had in.
I once found out.
Didn't know where it came from.
Airplane. One bloke lost his wedding ring. Found it. There you go.
Yep.
It's here.
Mine now, though. Fits me real nice. Yeah.
I found a gold tooth. I found a gold tooth in one. Look, I've had it put in.
Didn't need it, but I got it pulled out and popped that one back in.
Oh dear.
Not letting that go to waste. Yeah.
Oh, some night jobs, isn't there? Oh, God, mate. Fucking hell. Oh, no. No, I couldn't do all like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably going to be brainy as fuck to do it. Like, I mean, it's no good me doing it anyway, because I'd just spend all day laughing.
Yeah. just
giggling like, oh, there's fucking bottles of poo all laid out. I remember when I took it in, actually, that was the worst thing for me. I took it in and there were two lasses in there because we were doing a blood test at the same time, 2 nurses and that. I just pulled out this tub of shit. Where do you want that? Where do you want it? Before just put it in there, like as if it's normal. I open it up, there's other people's in there. Oh, okay, I'll slide it in this one, just slide it between with your name on it. There you go.
Have a little look at the others and just like,
mate, we've gone to poo again. We started off talking about history and documentaries, and we've gone back to shit every time.
How does it happen?
I don't know.
We've got some kind of ability where we can just like any subject, I'll make it about poo.
Yeah.
One way or another.
We should change the name of the podcast to like, I don't know, just poo. It's poo. Everything's poo.
It's already halfway there with it being like from both ends or something. So
yeah,
one end's
yeah, I've had loads of people ask me that. What do you mean from both ends? It sounds a bit weird. So that's what's wrong with you. I have to explain it. No, one of us is in like one end of Earth, and one's at the other end of Earth, and that's right. Oh, okay, I get it. It seems a bit fucking. Like, fuck off. It just came to me one day. Just that's it. It's there now, innit? I can't change it.
It's stuck. We love it.
And I like the fact that it sounds a bit like,
risque, a bit
gastral,
a bit juvenile, a bit silly. Yeah.
Is it gastral disorder? Is it gastral? Is that the word? Gastral.
I think that's the one.
Gastral. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's gas, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah. That's
problems. Named gastral. Yeah.
Yeah. Vomit and shit. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a rough night out. That's what it sounds like.
That's what we like. The best one.
Right, mate. We've got less than a minute, so I've no idea how long we've got left. It stopped counting, but it's been.
It's all right. Mate. We can wrap it up real quick, and we'll be back again next week to,
of course,
talk
about shit.
That's it. I'm going to say we'll start on another subject, and we'll see how long it takes us to end up talking about shit again. So
yes,
that's how we do it.
See you next week. See you later, mate. Have a good one.
You too, mate. See you then.
Bye-bye.
See ya.